Hey, shout out to the Devin Wade show. Y'all go check this out, man. Good show. I'm finna show y'all something, man. It's funny. This is game.
And I was like with my girlfriend for this, and we're in the club setting, and he's like, do you girls want champagne? Like, we don't have our own bottle service right next to y'all. We're in the same section, whatever. Somebody taps him. He spilled his whole drink of champagne on my shoes. So I tell you, my shoes were soaking wet. And when I tell you, I was like, oh my gosh. So he did something really sweet. He grabbed a handful of napkins. He hit the floor. He started wiping my legs down, wiping my feet down. And then this is where he had me fucked up. He goes, what are those, TJ Maxx? And I said, no, the fuck he didn't. Yeah, so like he hit the floor, wiped my legs. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And then he insulted me. So then I dipped.
Sounds life.
Right, so then I dipped, right? Go back to the section to go meet up with my girls. He was like, yo, I'm so sorry. Like, let me get your number. And I was like, no, like, I'm good. And he's like, come on, let me get your number. I'm going to buy you new shoes. I said, my number is 609. All of that. And then, and the next thing you know, he took me and all my friends to New York. We had a really extravagant dinner. When I'm talking about seafood towers, this, that, we just had a really great time. And,
Now y'all got the baby little.
yeah,
You know what?
I've been with him ever since. So now that you put it that way, I
It was like, see, he wasn't too sweet because he insulted
No.
her.
So this is a trick, yo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Drew. And don't ever tap dance around. You know what I mean? Shout out to Lil Dicky, man. Because I already know that was Lil Dicky. I know that was Lil Dicky. Look what you described. You talk about Jewish niggas. You talk about...
I didn't say Jewish niggas. You said Jewish niggas.
But I'm saying,
I didn't say that.
But you talking about Drew. You talking about Drew. You talking about his entourage. There was rappers. It wasn't motherfucking Young Thug.
Well, yeah, they went to camp together, so they grew up together.
Yeah.
So, shout out to you.
You know what? Because that was smart. This is terrible, but part of game, we already talked about it, is kind of being a little bit like mean.
Yeah.
Or off-putting to girls. I've seen it done in a more manipulated, like a manipulative way, where I got real upset one time where I traveled to, went to LA. We had to meet this big music person or whatever. I'm not going to say who it was, but upon meeting the music artist, this girl's a beautiful girl, super talented, right? Mm-hmm. The first thing he said was, he met her, he was just like, yo, your music's dope, this, that, and the third, but he started telling things that he felt was like wrong with her. But it was like, he was like, yeah, gotta do something about them arms, a little too flabby on the arm. Like, but he was doing it like,
Yeah.
like
he could help her with that.
it was like, I can't tell her this chick is a dime and she's just perfectly awesome. So he was like, breaking down her fucking soul. I saw him do it. Like, I'ma attack small insecurities. Then it's like, come ride with me around the city. Y'all gonna jump in my crazy car and get promised all of this shit. That same form of a manipulation is what record companies and people in that business will do. And a combination of both. Because this motherfucker's also the type to fuck the artist. Like, it might be like, man, she might not get signed to nothing. She might get signed to this dick.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that part.
that's how, you know what I'm saying? That's what be going on. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's crazy.
I know that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and end it here. But basically, they had the conversation talking about game, and the lady was saying how her man ran game on her, and they had a one where the woman was talking about she had ran game on a guy to get him to be interested in her. So check out this show, the Devin Wade Show. Good show.